Come here. Right here. Come here. You gotta get a little closer. You got. It's really hard to see. It's really hard to see. Come here. Look right here. Right here. See that right there?
All right, everybody. I'm on the trail with Gray Man. I got some special guests with me. I got 5 Tango and Kenny. I'm gonna put Kenny's link down below here. Hope y'all enjoy the video.
So, red's always north. Okay, so north is that way. So we're gonna orient ourselves to the map. Okay, we're starting off here. That's our start point. So which way do you think the trail's gonna go?
This way.
There you go. All right.
That's the wide creek to our left.
I think that would be a good place to fish.
That's what the map was showing, and I think we're gonna follow it along pretty much the whole way.
Cool. Y'all ever been up here before?
Maybe we should have.
Not this section, no.
Have I never been before?
No, you've never been on this section either.
Well, like on one of these trails.
Yes. Remember the tree, Gray, that you had to cross over? And we saw the horses while we were camping? Yeah. That's this trail.
I think.
Yeah, this runs right into that same trail. And then you've seen Kenny on a hike with me before as well. We did a day hike down into Tallulah Gorge. Recommend checking that video out. It's a pretty awesome site to go for a day hike. You take the kids down to the Slippery Falls, and basically it's a 75 to 85 foot slide into a big pool of water. Real beautiful down there too as well, and if you're in Georgia or coming to Georgia. But we're out here on the Ogie River, and we're on a different trail this time. We're on Wise Creek Trail, and we're basically going northeast till we hit the fork, and that runs into Rough Creek Trail. I'll put a little map up so you can see basically what we're doing. There's a lot of options out here. I'll give you a link to pick up those as well. So. Right, not right in it.
Sorry. This is gonna be fun.
Explain to them how to bust through those hedgerows.
I like these kind of things.
That's what I made Scott Taylor's fire kit out of, the sycamore.
Okay. Yeah.
So I found this.
Yeah.
I've never seen ones that big.
That might have been irrigating something. No, that's fine. Look up hose.
Looks like a wire.
Looks like electrical.
Electrical wire.
That was a wire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a wire. That's
Fiber or some sort.
There's some wire up there.
These things right here will ruin your day quick.
Man, I bet that would cause an infection.
Yeah, a little bit. So,
Thorn tree.
big old thorn tree, yep.
That's why cowboys wear chaps when they ride out in the bush.
Instead of a thorn bush.
Because the horse will fly right through it.
some nice person put us a piece of blue flagging out there.
First we gotta get our, we'll see where we're at. So which way's north? Always to the red.
Yeah, over there.
Alright, so that way's north. So we're gonna orient our map to the north. Okay?
So we're going that way.
So if I had to make an educated guess,
If I had to make an educated guess, we'd go with the bridge
we go with the bridge.
and follow the trail.
We haven't come to a major road yet. That's going to be one of our major landmarks. Alright? Also, you got to carry the map.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Whereabouts?
It'd be in the right-hand corner, a little button. It's got print screen.
Got what?
Print screen on it.
Print screen.
Yeah.
I'll have to look on mine and see if I've got that or not.
And if it's a laptop, there's a command you have to do.
Well, that's what I have as a laptop.
Well, if you got a Windows machine, it probably has the print screen even on a laptop. They've started incorporating those on laptops now too. But it takes a screenshot of it, and then you paste it in Paint.
Have to hit an F button.
Great water source, a little murky, but it's flowing. If you were lost, Gray, and you wanted to tell people which way you traveled, you make an arrow like this. Let them know that with the direction you have traveled in. Also, it's a good sign to let people
There
know.
might be a bear making this to lead us into the
Well, if a bear did this, we need to hire him.
There's no bears down the south.
But if the bear did, he's
Leading us to his cave.
Exactly. He's leading us to lunch.
I hope we're still on the trail. Ow, 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 ow. Yep, I'm bleeding.
This looks kind of traily to me.
It's not. We're still off trail.
Yeah, we gotta go this way.
Our navigator got us off trail, so we had to go cross country. We knew where the road was, so we just headed in that direction. And then we're hitting the road now, so we'll find the trail in a minute. Is that what you were in for, Jerry? Is that what you were in for?
That's it, buddy.
I'm going outside having an adventure anyway.
Are you a Hammock guy or a
So I think we got off trail following that barrier trail. Gray might have been right on that.
I don't have
It got us off trail at least half a mile. Kenny kept following the trail. And about a half a mile before we realized we're not on trail, but we decided to bushwhack a little bit. It'd be a lot easier than trying to backtrack. Or we knew where this road was.
Yeah, got a wool blanket that I use. And I'll wrap myself in.
got a wool blanket at home weighs 4 pounds, you know.
Uh-huh.
And he kept it for the rest of his life, and I have it upstairs in my house now, and the plastic bag.
When someone fell asleep walking, they're so if they were so tired of hiking,
I don't know.
they're just like.
Then the particular one I bought because we used the red and green compound.
Okay.
And then the last part of it is just plain leather.
Okay.
With like a, for finishing. And when I'm done.
So I bought this over at Moy's Pharmacy over in McDonough. Petroleum carbo. It's medicated first aid salve. It's all natural ingredients except for the petroleum jelly, but that's just to keep it all nice and gooey. But it smells nice.
Harley couldn't smell
Let me
it.
get a whiff of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
But
Ooh, yeah, man.
Yeah.
good for stings. I mean, I've used this on some stings. I've used it on cuts, scrapes. Nothing, it's just a good old
In between your legs?
Yeah.
What you laughing at, son?
Good. What's that?
Hey, I made it.
Nice.
Try to get the camera in.
Your weaponized hiking stick? Nuh-uh.
You know, if it gets filled up all the way.
Then you followed it on.
Okay, this time we decided to pull a swag.
What?
We decided to get off trail on purpose to avoid a creek crossing that would have gotten our feet definitely wet. We just followed it up a little bit. It's gonna cut back across the creek again. So we avoid basically 2 crossings by bushwhacking a little bit. So we'll see you on the other side, let you know how it went.
What happened is a little old man can get wet. But I think it creeps out with the ground there. Oh man.
Come on!
Hey, I see a vehicle. I see a vehicle. I do. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo!
Oh, you all right?
Yeah.
I almost slipped. Now, here's the nice thing. So if it does rain at night, I can take my gear. Throw my gears right there. So it means I know it's not going to rain. I'm hanging up on the tree. There we go. Hang it. Right here. Okay. So, make yourself a loop. Alright? A little loop like that. Go around a tree. Pulling on stuff. Okay? Take this, make another one just like that. And stick with it. And take your ruck. That's what we call it in the military, rucksack. Yep, that's that. And just like that. Now I don't have to worry about my gear getting on the ground and wet. You can get a spark.
Almost got it, Lou. Almost.
Maybe you should put it right there.
Maybe you should put the cloth underneath it.
Is it underneath it?
Yeah, I think so. That way the sparks go directly down on it.
Yeah, it's getting on there.
It caught.
got
It caught.
You
Got
got
it right
some?
there.
Oh, yeah, it's burning. Does it hurt?
Oh.
Makes this bundle better. Ah, got it. I got it.
Yeah, boy, you do. Nice.
Don't drown it.
Nice work, senor.
First time. First time with char cloth.
And you got it right.
Dave Canterbury's fire ring. Did I hear an animal?
So this is what I use. So not only will this thing is a for a strike a piece of strike a ferro rod, but also do the quartz, do the flint and steel. It also uses as a bow drill.
I went down to the Everglades. Started in 1984, and I enjoyed it. I had a boat about like what Josh has got now.
Yes, sir.
Went fishing with it.
Thank you for getting me that water,
I
son.
don't know how I got it fast, but
You did a good job.
I was worth
We got these strips of rubber right here, and that's what we stuck in there to light up the fire.
ooh, almost got burnt.
Sure, you can see the difference in the color in the water. That's what that Sawyer does.
Yeah.
Got some ramen noodles with taco seasoning. It's the cheesy taco seasoning. We'll see how that tastes. Very cheap, simple, and lightweight. Yep, honey bun is for breakfast, and this bowl is for lunch. Kenny's smoking us out. Luckily the smoke's going the opposite direction right now.
Remember the time we played tic-tac-toe with the sticks and rocks?
Yeah, I remember. That was at the trip I was talking about.
Maybe we can play it again.
Yeah, we can do that. Hey Kenny, what you eating over there?
Good old chicken ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner of champions, huh?
Exactly. Better than an MRE.
Jerry's got the Cuban fiber in porch mode. Yeah, come on. He's going to get him some water boiling.
I'm fixing to have some hot tea and vegetarian beef.
Well, really, I do hammock camp, but I don't have like an under quilt and a top quilt or all that other stuff. So if I go to the ground, when I do, go to the ground more often than they want you to hang in a tree. So I prefer to use a tarp as opposed to a regular tent. So because with a tarp I have more options. I could, if I need to, I could put my gear underneath there. Have a bigger footprint. You have to carry a little bit more stuff. Sleeping bag. I have a bivy sack. My pillow. I got a Therm-a-rest sleeping pad underneath the in between the only half of the shelter. This is a 10-foot by 10-foot tarp. So if I wanted to, I could extend this out even further.
You just decide to throw it under you as a water-based barrier.
Yes. Yeah. So,
Paracord with a marlin spike down to your tarp here.
yes, and then when I do it, I'll usually use a simple slip knot here with one of my tent pegs, and I'll tighten it here toward the tree. That way I have a, you know, it's more like a, kind of like a channel. I can go in and out.
So we've got the Hammock Gear 20-degree Eco top quilt. And what I've done is I've taken my Costco method and we've taken this top quilt, this 20-degree top quilt that I've been using, and Sean, that I got from my wife, Sean. And we've basically done, like I said, like I've got my Costco quilts hooked up. And because this is a snap, this is where the foot box of the top quilt would snap together. So you can actually snap it together like this once you get ready to go to bed to kind of make a mini pea pod. And it cinches up right here where you close the hole up. And like I said, I got the shock cord running up to a carabiner right here. On this end, when he goes to lay in it, you'll see it closes the gap. And we just use this, goes around your head, and this is the snap that snaps that go around your head right here. And when you cinch it around your neck, it becomes the draw to actually keep the gap closed up when he lays in it. Right now you'll see a little gap, but when he lays in that, we've already tested it out, he completely closes it. I'll show you. So we've taken this Hammock Gear top quilt and utilized it as an underquilt because we're only going to get down to 40 degrees tonight, but it may drop down to 35 if it's calling for 40. And as we all know, the underquilt is more important than the top quilt when you're hammocking. So we've got the Costco quilt, which gets you down to 55 for your top quilt, and the 20-degree underquilt. But to supplement, because the Costco quilt only gets down to 55, I've got my Escape Bivy, which will get you down to 28 just by itself. So we're going to throw that Costco quilt inside the Escape Bivy, and then basically it'll supplement. And it will be toasty warm tonight at 35 degrees. If it gets down to 30 degrees, we'll be fine. So while we're partial bug season, I'm using the Dutch half width with my 20-degree underquilt, and also the Costco quilt with the Escape Bivy. So Gray's using his sub 7 today, and he's also using the Hennessy Monsoon for his tarp. Got the Outdoor Vitals triangle tarp. It's 11.5 by 11.5, and I was able to pick that thing up for $35 when it first come out. For $35, it weighs 13 or 14 ounces. I put the weight down on the bottom of the screen here, but basically for 13, 14 ounces for $35, it's a fantastic tarp. It gives you great coverage because it's a diamond setup versus asymmetrical. So as you see, I'm not even in porch mode, and I got plenty of headroom, plenty of coverage here.
I mean, my video channel is open to the public, of course. I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, limit to just my boys, but one of my buddies, he went to Afghanistan, and he always had a fear because since he was infantry, he was always going out doing missions. So he always had a fear of, you know, what do I have to leave my boys, or his kids? He's got a boy and a girl. If he didn't come back home, and it's like, no, we're getting ready to deploy again, and so I was like, you know, I'm gonna start making some YouTube, you know, videos. You know, I got my buddies, I got plenty of guys who can help me out with editing and, you know, kind of try to figure out different stuff. And so I just started making a couple videos, and none of my boys watched any of them yet. But you know, they're there for them, for the future. So, you know, with me being a fireman and being a soldier and all, you know, I want to leave something for them for the future, and maybe for, you know, when they have kids, they could be like, hey, this is your granddad. He was crazy. He went out and spent so much time in the woods, and, you know, but he showed us how, you know, how to build a fire with a, you know, ferrocerium rod, and, you know, how to put up a hammock, and how to put up a tarp shelter, and, you know, different stuff like that. So that's the premise of it.
So there'll be a link to his videos, even though they're for his boys. It's open to the public. There'll be a link to his videos. Go check them out. Maybe to inspire you to do the same thing. Leave a legacy for your boys. So I've got a new headlamp. I've been waiting. Been using the Energizer that I've had before I even started backpacking. And I've been waiting for the perfect headlight. And I think I have found the perfect headlight. It is the Nightcore NU25. And we're gonna give this thing a try. Really looking forward to using it. And I'm gonna be getting rid of this strap here and using some shot cord and a cord lock to go around my head. But just got this week and figured we'd take it out on trail. Sorry about the smoke. Got my fires burning out here in my Toaks. But yep, we're gonna give this a shot and we're gonna do a review on it. Really looking forward to it. It's got a lock on it, so it's locked now, so while it's in the pack it won't come on. Basically you just press these 2 buttons down here and that locks it, so you're not turning it on while it's in your pack. Very lightweight, really looking forward to it. It's rechargeable as well, so I carry a battery bank if I had to, but Gray laying in his hammock about to fall asleep looking at the fire. He's about out. Fire's still burning strong.
Boy, it is, isn't it?
We're not sure how cold it got, but this had a layer of ice on it this morning. Jerry already broke that up. So it might got down to freezing.
Pull that ice out and photograph it. You reach in there and grab it.
Yeah, I already did. So it was only calling for 40 degrees, but like we always say, if it's calling for 40, prepare for 30. If it's calling for 50, prepare for 40. Jerry rigged this up so we can put out the fire. This morning we're gonna throw some bucket of water on that, cover it back up. You'll never know we were here. So Gray, how did that top quilt work as an underquilt for you last night? Did it keep you toasty? Yeah?
Pretty much.
Pretty much, what do you mean? Was your backside cold? Was your butt cold?
Not really.
Okay. There's that hammock gear top quilt converted into her underquilt. Gray said it kept me pretty toasty last night on the bottom side, so if you got one, you can convert it temporarily. If you got a 20-degree top quilt, need an underquilt for somebody else, it's only going to be 40 degrees or 30 degrees. It ended up being 30 degrees last night, so this 20 degree worked out very well with him. So we got the men telling my son what to do and not to do, how to live his life, the wisdom of the characters in this party of schooling my young buck.
I wouldn't call it wisdom, I'd call it poor choices and bad decisions and how not to do such objects.
I'll tell you what, decision making is the most important thing a person can do.
Oh yeah.
So it got a little cold this morning, warming up the hands with the coffee.
Yeah, and my feet are ice.
And his feet are ice. We're having a good morning though. Gonna take our time packing up, no hurry. So see y'all out on the trail in a little bit. Showing him how to get warm. Keep going, your feet will warm up. Just don't step in the fire because your feet will definitely warm up.
Okay.
Not sure what Jerry's talking about back there about sponge bathing.
For my hygiene kill kit, I use pine tar soap.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, because with pine tar soap, you can get it lathered up even when cold, with cold water. But I don't do cold water. I like to keep my water up.
I used cold water on a dehydrated towel last night.
Look, this is where Kenny.
This is where y'all had your little slipper.
This is where Kenny
Hey,
slipped.
this is where you slept, Kenny. Thanks for almost pushing me over.
See that right there, son? If you need to start a fire, all that juicy stickiness, you could grab some of that sap and you can use that as a fire starter. So we're on Rush Creek Trail, and this trail, apparently I wasn't aware of it, but you can also mountain bike on this trail as well as riding horses and hiking. So for all you mountain bikers, this might be a trail for you as well. Not sure if you can go down the other creek trail we went on, which was Wise Creek Trail. My son wants to know why it's called Wise Creek. Guess someone with some wisdom created that one, but not sure if you can bike on that one. Guess when we get back on that trail, I'll try to pay attention to see if you can bike on that one as well. But you can definitely bike on this Rush Creek Trail. So I'll put the map up to show you the directions we went and the exact location of it as well. So you'll see that down below the link for the MapQuest or Google Maps. And I'll, like I said, show an actual map on the screen here soon. Well, just to update y'all bikers, you got some obstacles here. It's not maintained anymore.
Well, when you're old and you're short, you're old,
Really.
and you're
Wait,
old,
son.
you wanna care.
Be thoughtful of the people, please.
There you go. It's easier right there, buddy.
Don't matter. We'll still get over it. Let's go.
Hold on, son.
My dad's getting some water.
Don't jump. Son, come this way.
What? I'm not gonna fall.
Give me a hand.
I can push him.
You know what they got going across that log?
Yep.
Come on, Jerry.
What happened?
Now that is fun.
Hold it.
That is so fun.
I'll step on this root. I can get my foot up on it. I don't think the root. There you go, thank you, bud. Hold it. I gotta make one more. And I'm there. Effort to find out I done gone the wrong way, and that'll swallow your pole, fellas, and it is slippery.
I'm gonna try to jump again. All the way to over there. Actually, no. I'm not gonna put the root.
I'm thankful for turmeric and baby aspirin, that's all I can say.
Oh, yeah, dang it.
All right, I gotta do it twice.
This is what you call fun. That boy got wide all the way. Ooh, it's too hard.
Another happy camper, bushwhacking the Wild Creek Trail. A little bit tough. Sounds like a little running over beaver dam down here.
Yeah, sounds like good falls.
I'm coming. Have to get my butt dirty.
I'll make my moonshine out of this water. I'll find me some better water for my moon.
Okay. Awesome. It's so fun.
All right.
Do all this, I am headed in the right way.
We're gonna cross right here.
Bud Light. White man on horseback was drinking Bud Light.
I can go over there.
No, let's try not to.
There you go, Jack. Got the roof right here.
That's the place probably.
All right, saw how I do that, Grace? All right. Put your pole in the middle. Give yourself a balance point. There you go. Come hold. I got you. Good job. Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Just take your time.
Oh yeah. And Gray's gonna eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich from an MRE. I'm gonna show him how to do it Army style. You ready, Gray?
Yeah.
All right, first what you gotta do, you got wheat snack bread twin pack. That's the most important. When you open it up, of course you're gonna make sure you gotta take care of all your trash. And every one of them comes with one of these little packs right here.
What's in there?
Do not eat.
Okay.
All right, keeps moisture out.
Incandescent.
Split it open like that. All right, now shake it down. Now it says to tear along here, but if you tear it here at the corner, kind of just make yourself a little stout. All right, take that jelly and put it right up there. You can use a little bit, or you can use the whole thing. You can use the whole thing, all right. All right, now peanut butter, same way. All right, and you take it, you squish it together.
Let's see what. Ooh, yeah, man, that looked cool.
Not bad, huh?
It's Gray Man approved.
The cocoa in my coffee would have been nice. Gray drank all that.
What about spam? You got any spam?
No. They used to back in.
Tell you what, my mother could fix spam. She fixed spam with mustard and brown sugar. I want you to know, spam is pretty. I have it sometimes.
I've never had it.
I have spam and eggs for breakfast sometimes.
Stuff posing as meat.
That's our view right there from the dinner table. We having lunch on the Wise Creek. Got some water out of it. Hopefully it made me a little wiser.
I gave him the trail name TrailBlazer because we had to find the trail and make our own trail because the trail was, in all honesty, not very well marked. But anyway, he did a fine job, and Kenny did too. Nothing like having good equipment, good map.
Yeah, sir, I think you said he's gonna call me Blaze for short. And Gray's about to step in some poop there.
Oh my God.
I love, nothing I love better than the smell of horse poop.
He kicked the horse poop, so the guy behind me can be happy because he loves the smell of horse
Man,
poop.
if they could make horse poop cologne,
Oh.
I would buy it.
See, if I could find someone to make a house fire cologne, I'd be wearing that.
That's from the fireman back there. Yep, so he called me Blaze for short.
Blaze.
We are now crossing the road going to the left, son, to connect back on the trail.
Actually, when I was a kid, I had a wild and crazy horse named Blaze, but that's got nothing to do with your trail name. He was just real anxious, high-strung, scared of everything that moved.
He's talking about his horse, son. That sure would have been where we had a lunch.
Building a house.
I had no idea what you mean.
Go. Oh, I guarantee we will.
You call it trash. Don't call me trash.
Blaze.
Okay, hurry up and go, Daddy.
So you got mates right here. That's a good sign.
The rest of this trail, all the way back to the other end,
There's a make your own trail.
where the back on the old Mogi trail that I normally hike, is maintained like this as well. Yeah. So when we come up with Sydney Hornblower, we're going to take the easier trail.
This is gorgeous.
Flowing good certain times of year.
There's actually water flowing through here.
He's having fun, Jerry.
It's all about having fun out here. You know, getting off trail, bushwhacking, trying to figure out where you're at.
It became apparent to me back there that
Yay!
there was no alternative but the bushwhack.
That was fun. What is that?
What is that? So, Gray, this is where they used to get sap
I get it.
out of the tree.
Sure did.
So we've had a blast out here on the trail, that's for sure. Did a little bit of bushwhacking, got off trail, and we've just had a blast. A lot of unknowns, stuff we didn't think we were going to be doing, but it's been beautiful weather. Got a little chilly last night, but most of us were prepared for it, so I think we had the proper equipment, and it's been a little challenging finding this trail on and off. I'll give you a sneak peek how we had to navigate and do a little bushwhacking. Should have had swag with us on this one, but we've had a blast out here. I think my son enjoyed a lot of the bushwhacking more than he does the trail hiking. That's a cat, I believe. Bobcat, not sure.
Well, it's got, yeah, that's some kind of cat because the, if you look at the front portion of the, where the track is, it's where the claws would dig in.
Not sure, folks. Y'all tell me. Let me know if you're a tracker. What kind of cat is that, or is it a cat?
Now that is an unusual leaf. What is it?
First thing I thought of, Japanese maple, but I know it's not. And the second thing I thought of was a Dr. Seuss. We got to the trailhead and we got some characters here. They know how to live life. They go out here and kayak. This is also a spot to put in your kayak, so I'll put it on the map. Nice meeting y'all. They definitely know how to live life, that's for sure.